Welcome back. You're tuned into the dealing room. GST completes 1 year this week. We've been getting the best voices from India Inc. policymakers and economists for their take on what this crucial tax reform has meant. Today, we have the management of Bajaj Electricals for you, one of the smartest performing stocks out there on the street. Shekhar Bajaj was an exclusive conversation with Siddharth Zarabi on the GST, what it has meant for the company, and of course the outlook going forward. Listen in.
We are extremely happy that the GST has been introduced. It is something which was awaited for a long period. There's always had a few months of little confusion, little implementation issues, but now for the last few months it's absolutely having no issues at all. We are working very smoothly, and we are thinking that there will be a substantial growth in our total turnover that will take place, because one other thing which is happening is that we've got a very strong distribution network, and I think in our field, in small appliances, fans, I think our distribution network is the best in the country, and therefore I don't think we are now covered almost 500 districts through our distribution network, and most of the other competitors may be covering 200 to 300 districts. So the other 200 districts that we are covering, because of GST, the small unorganized players are getting impacted because they cannot compete with us, because we are giving the type of service that we can give of after sales service, or in terms of distribution that we can offer, is something which for an unorganized sector would be very difficult. And there, luckily, from a competition point of view, the competitors are not there, so we get a very good opportunity to grow in those markets. 200 to 300 of those districts which are really much interior is where we will substantially benefit because of GST. Also, the major issue also is coming. We had so many branches and so many godowns because of the CST. Because of CST, we had to have separate state, separate godowns, separate offices. Now it is all got to do with logistics, so therefore we don't need to have so many offices. So all those things are going to make it life easier. Also from transportation, there was octroi and other state levies which was delaying supplies. So here, from a supply chain point of view, also it's become much more smooth and better.
A significant part of your products, from what we understand, were in the 28%, the highest rate slab at the time of the introduction of the tax. Later on, there was a correction of sorts. Many of these items were brought down to the lower 18% slab. What has been the net benefit of that rationalization and change to the tax rate?
See, as far as we are concerned, as soon as the 10% reduction from 28 to 18 was done for lighting and fans, immediately that 10% was passed on to the consumer straight. We did not even calculate that there will be some other impacts, which many competitors did not reduce by 10%, they reduced by 6-7%, or we reduced the full 10%, and then we said, let that do, and let's do the calculation, see if we can avoid increasing in price and let the benefit go to the customer. That was the whole idea that the government did by reducing the GST. One thing which we are still a little, I would say, disturbed, you can use the word, or unhappy, and is that why is the small appliances still at 28%, which is the sin rate? That is what
Small appliances need to move away from 28%. Clear words coming in there from Shekhar Bajaj. You can catch that entire conversation through the day, and of course the full one also plays out at 8:30 p.m. right here on Business Television India.